Well, me and a couple of buddies went in search of where the blacktop ends and the dirt begins, and we found it. What are we doing here? Where are we? Stay tuned and I'll show you. So me and my buddy Chris Darnell here getting ready to go on a little camping trip. We think we have everything packed up. This is Chris. Say hey, Chris.
Howdy.
You're supposed to say hey, Chris. So we think we got everything loaded up. We fixing to pull the rig out and pull around front, do one final walk around, make sure everything's hooked up right, and we're gonna be on the road. See you when we get there. All right, we're gonna do one more walk around, then we're gonna get on the road. Here we go.
Dude, how many times are you gonna walk around this thing? Let's go.
Did he say let's go? Let's go. See you in a little bit. So we got a little distracted. We had to stop and get wings. Now we can get started.
Let's get started.
Let's go. Well, here we are. Got the camper set up. We're at Crystal Springs Campground on Lake Ouachita in the Ouachita National Forest. I told you I'd let you know where we were going later in the video. Anyway, hang around. We're going to chill out for a little while. We've had a long ride. Hang around. We're going to do some kayaking, some hiking, and maybe even some off-roading in our four-wheel drive trucks. Anyway, stick around. Later. So Chris is scurrying around trying to get dinner ready. What are we having for dinner?
Here's the main ingredients: brats, butter, beer, and onions.
Can't go wrong with that, can you? Anyway, got a fire going. Now we're waiting on our buddy Coon to show up. Jacob Coon. He's supposed to be here late tonight. So I'm gonna sit here, drink coffee by the fire while Mr. Darnell makes dinner. Part of the deal we had coming out here was I bring the house, they bring the food. Works for me, right? All right. Later. Sit here, chill out by the fire, enjoy an adult beverage or two, and we'll get back with you later. Peace. So this is what it sounds like when the smoke detector's going off. This is annoying. Anyway, yeah, it'll clear up. I don't know what to do. There we go. I figured it out. So we got a little bit of a dilemma this morning. We got frozen water. The hose coming into the camper is frozen. Meant to bring some pipe insulation this morning, but yeah, I forgot. So and the smoke detector keeps coming off, and so yeah, we're here with the door open, so it's cold in the camper too. So it's day 2. Mr. Darnell is fixing some breakfast. What are we having for breakfast?
Bacon and eggs. And
there you go. Can't go wrong with that. So I told you my buddy Jacob Coon was coming in today, and that's Jacob Coon. Say hey, Coon.
Welcome to Arkansas.
He's our Arkansas feller. He's the expert on all this stuff up here. He knows a little bit about the mountain ranges. He was telling us about it earlier, and I'm kind of hoping he can repeat exactly what he said. And go.
This is the only mountain range in the United States that runs east and west. Every other mountain range runs north and south. If you get up on top of the ridges, the north sides of the ridges are covered in hardwoods, but the south sides of the ridges are covered in pines because they get more sunlight.
There you go, folks. Interesting stuff, right? he's gonna get some drone footage for us today, but yeah.
We had an accident. Here's my, it's broken in about 6 or 8 places.
Yeah, so he's done an insurance claim on it already. His deductible was $50, but it was really $49. So, so all right, hang around. We'll see what we can get into. We're gonna get into something. It's gonna be fun, I promise. Anyway, all right, peace. So me and my boy Chris, we're getting ready to go out and get our kayaks wet. So we're fixing to kayak around a little bit and see what's out there. Got our kayaks, life vest, paddles, and you always got to remember, safety first.
Hickory Nut Mountain vista.
So Coon had to run off on us this morning. He had a prior engagement that he had to go to, but he's back now. This was his idea. Thanks, Coon.
You're welcome,
This is freaking awesome. So I think his sister's going to be joining us tomorrow.
We're hoping.
And she's actually somebody. She actually does something. So we're looking forward to meeting her. Anyway, well, we're fixing to do some more exploring. Peace. So like I said earlier, Coon had to step out on us this morning. Well, prior engagement he had to make. Well, when he came back, his mama, thanks Mom, had sent us some apple cake. Look at that. Apple cake. Oh man, we've been gobbling that stuff up. Well, let me keep the flies out of it, put the lid back on it. I think I'm fixing to have a piece right now. So we made it back to camp. Mr. Darnell has got us a fire going. Quite lovely. Mr. Coon over here is probably gonna get ready to cook dinner here pretty quick. What are we having for dinner?
Carne asada.
Carne asada. What's that?
Meat.
Meat.
Marinated meat.
Awesome. So that pretty much wraps up day 2 at Crystal Springs Campground. We're having a good time. We made a little trip up to Hickory Nut Mountain Vista, which was incredible. Great spot up there. So probably fixing to sign out for the night. And see y'all tomorrow. Later. Day 3. We've had breakfast, which consisted of bacon, eggs, and toast this time, so it's pretty fantastic. We've made a trip into rural civilization. We happened to find a dollar store across from a gas station down the road a little ways, and picked up some necessities that we needed. And we're all just kind of hanging around camp right now, just waiting to see what we're going to get into today. We'll find something to do. So hang around, see what we get into. So Chris decided to put his hammock up this morning. So he's just kind of chilling, hanging around in his hammock, and he decided to make it home. So he hang his hat and made it home. As you know, where you hang your hat, we found what we're gonna do today. So we're gonna do this for the next probably maybe an hour or so. So we're just gonna kind of chill out right here. Chris is in his hammock. And Jacob Coon just kind of sitting there hanging out. It's a beautiful day. So this is where it's at.
Warm sun.
Let you know if we do something different. Yeah, warm sun. Well, I'm in the shade, so it's kind of chilly, but if we change our mind, start doing something different, we'll let you know. So Chris got himself a new toy while we were in the rural civilization, and he kind of wants to show it off. So here it is. Hope y'all enjoy.
It's the best impulse buy I ever made.
It's a ball capture. Not a bad investment, I guess. $5.
Best $5 I ever spent today.
Well, I think the best $5 I spent today was on some ibuprofen to get rid of this headache. All right, so a good friend of mine, I told him about my camping trip up here a few days ago, and told him I was going camping at Crystal Springs. He said, and I've seen enough movies where I won't ever go camping with anything crystal in it. And he said, but it's just a bunch of guys, right? And I said, yeah, that's it. Well, no, I said, one of my buddy's sister's going to come in and kayak with us. He said, oh, y'all are doomed. But we let her come in anyway. This is Maya Coon.
Hi.
And what do you do, Maya?
My job or I have a blog.
There you go.
It's not my full-time job.
She has a blog. It's an outdoor blog. And
yes.
So she's come up here to kayak with us, and hopefully maybe she'll get some information, well, it's not information, but some entertainment out of it, something she can write about. What's the link to your blog?
It's rightKindOfLost.com. Right, like RightKindOfLost.com.
There you go.
Right,
it'll be in the link will be in the description, so y'all need to check her out. Now we're fixing to go do some kayaking, so catch you on the other side. So we kayaked well into the late afternoon hours. Got back to camp right before dark. Got the grill going, fire going. Jacob Coon put some backstrap on. We sat, talked, visited. Had a great evening. Listened to Mara talk about stories about travel, where she's been, what she's done. And then we all sat down and had a meal together. Sometimes it's not about what you're doing or where you're doing it. Sometimes it's about who you're doing it with. All right, here we are, day 4. Today is a pick up, pack up, travel day. In the meantime, we all just got up drinking some coffee. Chris is making some eggs and leftover sausage for us. And for some reason, this morning, Coon has just been absolutely full of Arkansas trivia. I mean, he's just been telling us facts that I actually asked him a while ago, are you making this stuff up, man? There's no way. Anyway, I'm going to keep letting him talk because it's pretty interesting. Even if he is making it up, it's still fun to listen to. So, anyway, we're fixing to eat, pack, get on the road. I'll see you in a little while. Bye. All right. So we had a great weekend. Me, Chris, and Jacob here. Fantastic time. Did some kayaking. We did some sightseeing. The camper's all hooked up. Sights broke down. Fire's doing its final smolder. So it's time for us to go. So this is going to be the final sign out for this video. You don't have to go home, but we can't stay here. So it's departure time. Peace. All right, well, we made it home safe and sound. Camper's unloaded, gear's unloaded. Got to get in there and start doing some cleaning, getting it restocked for the next one. Anyway, hey, y'all like and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Let me know how I'm doing. All right, thanks guys. See y'all on the next one.